This one here, we don't push this one very often, but this one is the alarm. And
What does the alarm do?
it warns all the ogres to fight whatever is attacking us. And they will kill everything, including maybe even you little folk. So you have to be careful, okay?
How do they know who's attacking them?
They will see them coming in the air. Perhaps the dragons will come and attack us. The dragons have been getting more and more aggressive and want to start to take over the world. And this would not be good for the giants, and I don't think I would like it very much. Anyway, this one is the all clear, and this is the one makes the all clear and makes everybody stand down. This one the anchor, when we were docked in Farnest, this is the anchor one that kept us in place. This one, when you don't want to be anchored anymore, you press this button right here, and it's the cast off button. And there's a drift mode, so we can just float around and do nothing. It's kind of nice for when you're at the lake. And this one is a very important one. This is the one that I'm going to press, and we're going to go home. This is the home button. This returns us to our home base. And these are simple north and south and east and west buttons. So when you want to go north, you press this one and this one and this one and this one for the other directions. Are you understanding me, little one?
Can I press one of the buttons?
Well, just okay. I will let you press this one. This one will make the castle rise a little bit more. But we don't want to press it for too long, because if we get too high in the sky, the air begins to get no air, and then we all pass out, and it's not very good. Okay?
Okay.
You understand, right?
I understand.
Very good. They're not very high.
Well, I can just mage hand the button.
No, but like the castle itself doesn't fly like super high. But he says, okay, you press this button, and you will not feel the castle even rise, because it's got good shock absorbers.
So I just
Press the button.
Press the button.
And you can watch outside. You can see the castle rising.
Cool.
So mountains that are way off far in the distance, you can see them. You're rising above them. Okay, now let's take it down. You can see like the altimeter.
Yeah.
It's going. It's go. You can see it going up, and you can see here. And the attitude ball in the middle. You can see it's going up. All right, Now you're going to press the sync button, and we're going to sync the back down to our regular.
So is there other people in here?
No, just me.
Okay.
And when I'm not here, my wife, her spirit flies the castle for me.
Can we meet your wife?
Well, if you're really nice to her, perhaps you can, I don't know, perhaps you can talk to her. Anyway, press the sync button.
Press the sync button.
When you guys come back down. Okay, he says, okay, hold it right there at 5,000. Very good. We are 5,000 feet above the land below. And you see way off in the distance over there, those are the mountains. That's where we are going. And two of my friends, Welf and Hilda, they're here to help us fix all these things.
Are they giants too?
Yes, they are stone giants, they are masons. They're going to help fix the other tower. The broken one. You seen the broken one? You don't want to go in this tower, okay? Stay away from the tower. Be sure to stay indoors at the night times. Alright. This is good. I'm glad you're listening. You are a wonderful student. This one will make the castle spin and rotate gently clockwise. And this one will make it spin counterclockwise, but not fast. Alright. That is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay. This one here, okay? This one right here. This one creates a foggy veil, which we cast over the castle at night.
I press it now.
Oh, you should not have done this or not. And as you guys, we're gonna go. Pluto, you and George. Pluto. You and George. All of a sudden, you're flying around and kind of going through some light cloud, and George says to you, "Oh, we should turn around and go back." And you turn around and you go back, start heading back, and George yells out, "Where is it?" You guys, all of a sudden there's a veil of fog that pours out over top of everything. And Carol goes, "Uh-oh. Something went wrong in the control room. We should return to the barracks right away."
Oh, we should return to the control room.
No. Quill's at the control room. We have to. No. She says we need to go back. You guys can't even find your way around here. So you guys are
I
like.
will find.
You don't. You can't even hardly see your
I turn
hands.
right and I just keep walking that way.
You hit a wall. You turn right and keep walking. As you turn right and keep walking.
You walk off the castle.
Oh no.
There's walls.
You just keep walking and there's like nothing. There's like nothing. There's like nothing. Nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing.
Nario, come to my voice.
Are you walking with him?
Yeah.
Wait, don't go that way. Don't. Hey, come back. Carol's like, dude, come back.
Carol, come with us.
No, I'm going this way. I know how to get out of here.
We'll find our way. Because I'm
What's
fairly
so
certain
wrong?
it's this way.
No, George told me to keep an eye on you.
What's so wrong with this fog?
It's dangerous to be in.
What does it do?
It conceals the whole castle while it's floating. So nobody can recognize it.
That doesn't sound dangerous.
Well, it is if you're a Wyvern rider and you can't find your way back.
Good thing we're not on wyverns.
He says, okay now.
I'm so sorry. I just thought it would be really cool.
Isn't George on one?
Little one.
Is there a defogger?
Press this button. It's the unveil button. It will get rid of the fog.
And I press the unveil button.
And you guys see, like, Nariel, when you stop, as the fog lifts, when you stop, you're like this far from the wall.
So it doesn't just veil like around. It actually every
Everything.
spot like in the courtyard is all.
Everything gets
Okay.
veiled in.
Well, that's not helpful.
He said, don't press this one here.
What's that
Okay,
one?
this one causes the storm. It's not very
What kind
good.
of storm?
A bit. Okay, you're not going to press this
I
one.
won't.
And this one makes
I
the storm go
promise
away.
I won't press that button ever.
I see you crossing your little fingers. I know your little tricks, little one. Okay. Now, you've seen how we're doing this. It's time for you to go back to your friends now. Okay.
Can I fly it sometime?
We're flying it now. You flew it today. Okay, you're coming. Let's go
Can I
now.
take it on a
We
trip
have-
someplace?
I have to go fix the tower with my friends.
She's a trainer.
Okay, you're coming now. Carol's like, oh, good. They got rid of it.
Oh, I was wrong. This is not the correct way.
You're right, it isn't. Now come on, let's get back to the barracks. We have a lot of nothing to do for the rest of the day.
Okay. Well, I was hoping to go for a walk.
Well, I've shown you everything. Well, I can, because you guys know that down on the main area, that you know where the stone giants are, their place. You know where Resmir's quarters are. You know where the barracks are. You know where the kobolds go.
Okay.
You know where the kitchen is, and you know where the stairs are to get up and down and into the thing. Carol says, "That's it. That's the whole tour, guys."
We'll go for a walk. Also, we still want to get some wyvern lessons.
Okay. Well, we'll take you down to the stables.
I still have a question for him when he's back to us.
Pluto. You guys are flying back to the
Castle. Castle in the clouds.
Yep. Roll me a perception check.
I should be
All of you, roll me a perception check.
Perception +8.
9.
21.
13.
Quill bit it. Well, trying to.
Quill, you
Who knew that opening your eyes was so hard?
Quill, as you're looking out into the distance, you see the Wyvern Riders returning.
With company?
What do you see when you see them returning?
Like him and.
Yeah.
What do I see?
What do you say?
I can't believe you learned how to ride a wyvern.
Who is that?
It's one of our party members.
Oh, very good.
He's the one who always does.
Yeah.
Now he's going to get eaten by that white dragon following him.
Is Glizzy out there?
That is the white dragon. We don't like the white dragons here. They're going to take over the world and destroy everything.
But a white dragon lives in the dragon's.
I am aware of this, and it's not. I'm not very good with all of this dragon stuff because I am a giant, and we're not really friendly with the dragons. But I needed extra cash to do, to fix up the place. It was not very good shape, and
What happened to that other tower?
things get ruined over time. They fall into disrepair. We had a party crew in here one time, and they threw a big kegger and they broke things, and it wasn't very good. Mostly dwarves. You know how it is with that little dwarves.
Have you seen anybody with a mask?
What kind of mask?
It's sorry, it's a black one we're looking. No, white one. It's like a white mask.
I have not seen anything like this. No.
Where is Verum staying?
I do not know who you're talking about. I only know I rent the castle to Resmir the Black,
Okay.
and she is the dragon cultist leader for you and your friends. But like I said, I'm not very happy with the dragons and the idea of bringing back their big queen.
Then why do you let them rent your castle?
Like I said, we had the kegger here and some dwarves wrecked some things, and now I have to pay to have it fixed. But if I could, I would raise an army and try to fight them.
Okay. How many? You don't. No, that's forget.
But that's lots of information.
Would you
for
be?
for a little one like
No.
you?
Would you? Are you?
It's okay.
So you're just
That's
looking
all
for.
that.
You're just looking for help to fight these dragons.
I'm going to talk to some of my friends, but Helga and Wilfie and Helga feel it's not a very good idea. They always looking into their pot saying the bad things will happen if if I'm going to do these things. They said bad things were going to happen. Helga is always looking into her pot saying, it's not very good. Blaggy say, don't do these things because, you're going to get in trouble with the giant council. And
Well, 3 of you aren't really a lot to fight all the people that they have here.
I have many ogres working for me. All the guards you see.
All the ogres here.
Yes, and all the kobolds work for me as well.
Are you? So you're just. This is a business arrangement. You're not with them. You're not friends.
This is
with them.
only a business arrangement. As
can I-
long as they're paying my bills, I need to, fix the place up. Kegger, dwarves, you know how it is. I'll never rent to a dwarf again.
Can I tell you a secret?
I don't know.
We're not really with the cult of the dragon here.
He looks at you and goes, why are you wearing their tabard?
We're undercover. We're here to try to find our friend who was stolen away by them.
Oh, you mean the one held by the Red Wizard? Those are powerful people. They work with the dragons. They're going to bring back the Tiamat one.
So we don't want Tiamat to come back into this world. So we're trying to get these dragon masks that they use to control these dragons. So it's out of their hands. And we're trying to get our friend back.
Well, if there's any sort of mask, I would do yourself a favor. Perhaps ask the Resmir. Maybe she has it. But she works for the cult and she'll probably want to keep the mask.
Would you be able to help us if we need help again? You and the ogres?
I want you to roll a persuasion check
You can't do that.
Go Quill. Go
for me.
Go.
Persuasion?
Go Quill.
Yeah, I gotta find Blaggy's stats here. So just give me a
I
second.
just realized something. When you multi-class, you can't like get the skills from that class's skill list.
Right.
I think I'm gonna
Like-
finally use my inspiration on
like-
this one.
With how you get proficiencies, skills for when you choose your class, when you multi-class into another class, you can't pick from the.
That's correct.
You need to
I just realized that.
roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
It's a charisma check. Okay?
Persuasion, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's the DC?
you need to roll, and I'll tell you if you do it or not.
He used an inspiration, so
I'm using inspiration.
Can you use like one of your portents or anything?
Well, I don't know if 16 will be enough.
Do you want to use it?
Well, you used your inspiration, right?
I said I was gonna use my inspiration, so I'll use my inspiration.
Are you absolutely sure? He's
Wait.
looking at you, and he roll me a perception check real quick.
7.
You can't really read him.
Yeah. Wait, if I do inspiration, can I use my portent and a roll? And take the better of the two?
Yes. So you're going to use your portent.
My portent for my first roll.
So that's 16.
Yes.
He looks into your eyes. He says, "Absolutely
Good thing.
sure."
Okay, good, because my other roll.
oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
What are you proposing? I want to stop these dragons from entering and taking over the world.
We need to get the dragon masks that they have away from them. And then we...
Who put you up to this job? Who are you working for?
We're...
Can you share that with us?
You're aware that there are good dragons and bad
I'm
dragons?
very aware of all of these, yes.
We
I'm
have...
very old.
We are employed by Lord Finglin. Wait,
Lord Ilficher.
Ilfiker. My mind is gone. Who has employed us to do this?
I have not heard of this Lord Ilficher. But that is okay. I don't have to hear about everybody in the realms, but I can tell you, for millennia, dragons and giants do not get along very well. And there was a war between dragons and giants many moons ago. And I don't want to have more war.
Well, we don't want the bad dragons to be in control of the world.
I'm very aware of these things, and if this Tiamat comes into the world, so you need to get these masks. You think your general has one?
We think there's at least one here. Can we slow down our speed so it takes a little bit longer to get where we're going?
Absolutely.
Gives us more time to try to maybe get these masks, at least mask or masks.
Okay.
We know Resmir definitely has one.
Is that so? And what do you plan to do?
To get it away from him so he can't control the dragons anymore.
That
Yeah.
was me was a girl.
Raised
Or
by
her,
a lady.
her.
Yes, you're the one to remember that. She gets kind of bitchy sometimes.
All those humans look the same to me.
She's a dragon. She's what is called a half
She's a,
dragon.
yeah.
Pluto, you
Yeah.
guys are coming in for a landing.
Okay.
Make an animal handling check.
I'd love to not.
You guys can actually watch this.
Face plants into the ground.
He says, now, tell her it's time to land. It's time to go home.
Okay.
Roll. Tell her that.
Land. 18.
She brings it in, and like, buddy, it's like perfect pinpoint. And she just drops. It's like, that's all it is in the saddle. It's just a kind of a whoosh, and you're down. And she kind of curls up. She folds her wings back, and she prepares for you to dismount.
Okay.
And same thing. Dax comes in with George and just puts it on the deck. No problem.
Okay.
And she's waiting for you to dismount.
Okay, so I dismount.
You did good for your first time out. You'll make a fine dragon rider.
Excuse, his name's George, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me, George, but while we are here at the castle, would you be able to hopefully train me on a daily basis to handle these wyverns? So I can become skilled, maybe even proficient?
You've got the knack of it now. You'll be fine. She knows your scent. She knows she'll be used to you. Just don't try to ride Dax.
Okay.
All right, well, here what we'll do. We'll take them into their stalls. We'll leave their stuff on them, and I'm sure your friends are gonna want to get trained up as well, wherever they're at. So,
That was solid.
welcome to live gaming. I was waiting for that. I've been waiting 2 years for that.
Waiting for what?
A fart.
Wait, you'll smell it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is, you guys are taking them back. What are you two doing? Carol's like, all right, down the stairs.
We're gonna head to the
The stables?
stables.
You guys come walking up to the stables. You guys meet these guys there. Quill, real quick. Blagothus says, do you have a plan?
We would like to get Resmir away from his room so we can go into his room. Her room.
Remember, it's a she. She's a bit of the beach.
We'd like to get her away from her room. So
She makes a daily visit
to
to see the White One down in the lower caverns.
when does she
To
do
make
that?
sure that pretty soon, as you can see, Glazil is out there, and just follow your friends, and you can see Glazil flying, and she comes around the tower, and just like that, and you guys can look up, and you guys see the white dragon come around the tower, and you didn't see her before, but she circles the tower, and you see that, you know where you went in. That's the way she goes in. No problem.
Do we know what room she stays in? We did? We
Yes.
were told? Okay.
It was in the tour.
Well, I will tell you what.
Can you let the ogres know that my party and I are on your side?
We need a signal for when the fighting's going to begin. So what's your signal going to be?
Well, when you press the button to let the ogres know to come out and defend, do they just attack dragons or do they attack, like, how do they know who
They
to
will
attack?
They will attack the people who are attacking the cult of the dragon.
But how
They
do
will
we
also attack anybody who's attacking them.
how do we let them know to attack
Don't worry.
the cult of the dragon?
Don't worry. I will bring one of my ogre captains with me. One of my special helmeted ones. They're not very bright, but they'll get the hint.
I will. No, it's not going to work.
So
Can I just cast a lightning bolt into the sky?
That sounds like a good trick. So when do you plan on doing this?
Well, hopefully soon, but we need to still try to get up to her quarters and
Her quarters are downstairs.
or downstairs. We have
So
to get
you-
into her quarters. So
Well, sometimes she goes at noon, and sometimes she goes at 3 o'clock, and sometimes she goes in the morning.
is there secret passages here that we could get into her room without being noticed?
Probably not, but where her room is located is out of eyeshot for most of the rest of the castle. So
And where was that in relation?
if I tell my friends Ilga and Wilfie not to bother you, they will stay in their room. All you have to do is worry about the red wizards.
Okay.
Very good.
So I'm gonna
With that,
run off and find them. Are we done?
Not yet.
Not yet.
you guys are approaching George and Pluto.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
It did good, Pluto.
Not you. A-hole.
Yeah, I suppose you did all right. And he smacks you on the back.
Well,
Roll
he
me a
didn't
dex save.
die. That's more than we were
dex
expecting.
save?
Yeah,
We were kind of expecting it to fall out of the sky.
13 plus 7.
you don't fall over, but you're knocked like a couple feet ahead. Yeah,
That's 20.
yeah, he doesn't knock you over, but he hits you pretty hard.
Not gonna lie, we were
Um,
kind of expecting him to, like, fall off the wyvern.
So was I. He doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem to. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And we always have a problem with our fourth. Our fourth characters always end up in bad situations. Or our fourth members always end up in bad situations.
My
Our
intelligence
first one
is
got eaten by
12,
a
wisdom
T-Rex once.
14.
T-Rex.
Yeah. We managed to save her, but we didn't.
Now
save
she's clinically insane. And
her. She's got a touch of the
I
back.
think Brendan's next character should just be called Red Shirt.
sorry, Brendan. It's true.
You did fine, kid. You'll make a fine Wyvern rider.
Excuse me, George, but say I'm in a separate part of the castle. Is there a way I could summon Broomhilda to me?
No, should be in her stable.
So if I whistle or something, she wouldn't come to me?
Well, she'd be locked
No.
in the stable.
You'd have to be a rider forever, and everybody rides her. She's like,
Town bicycle.
yeah, pretty much. She's the town Wyvern. Even Carol here rides her. Oh yeah, she's very good. I like her.
But who writes
Dax can be a little bit, he's got a little bit more spunk in him. So are you guys ready for your lessons?
Yes, I would love to learn how to ride a wyvern.
Very good.
I don't need to learn. I already know. Just do what I'm told.
All right. Well, George, they're all yours. All right, you two. Which one of you is the...
Intelligent one?
That would be me.
That'd be.
All right, well, can you take orders?
Yes.
All right, well, we're gonna go meet Broomhilda and Dax. You come with me.
All right.
You stay here. Cool. Pluto,
Yeah.
bring your friend here.
Okay, so I take Broomhilda by the reins and...
Take him to Broomhilda. Broomhilda, you put her away, remember?
Oh, yeah.
She's tied in her
Okay.
stall door.
Okay.
All right, don't let her eat him.
Okay.
You explain to him how to do it.
Okay.
All right, You come with me.
Okay.
All right. This is now going to be not just rolling an animal handling checks on your. You take Nariel, and you. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pick 3. You're gonna pick 3 skills to use, and you're gonna make 3 successes against 6. You're gonna have to make, yeah, we'll say 3 successes against 2 failures to teach Nariel how to ride a wyvern.
Okay, and it's 3 skills of my choosing, right?
No, they've got to work for what you're doing.
You have to be able to.
You have to be able to explain exactly how you're going to use that skill to teach Nariel how to ride a wyvern and how to harness the wyvern, how to saddle the wyvern.
Would I be able to use nature, survival?
If you can explain to me how you're going to use them, absolutely.
I love soul characters.
By all means, do some role play. Gentlemen,
So
don't talk to me.
Talk to each other.
okay, so the first thing you want to do is take this slab of meat here, and I toss it to him using survival because he needs to use the meat for the wyvern.
I won't say you have to do that. You can just toss it to him.
I can toss.
He can make a dexterity check.
I toss it to him.
Athletics.
They're both terrible.
See if he catches it.
That's a 13 for Dex.
He makes it.
Okay, now
You know, now you can explain how to feed it to him. Now you're gonna use your.
now survival because
Okay.
it's a matter of survival on feeding him properly.
Explain it to him then.
You have to slowly walk up to him and
Remember, it's a her.
you have to slowly walk up to her and hold the meat out and let her take it from your hands. But don't toss it. And use survival.
You need to roll to see if you made the right. Okay, roll. Just roll your survival. Roll it.
Oh.
Okay, his explanation. You get to roll with disadvantage now. You.
Animal handling?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Roll me.
There's your 1.
Roll me another one.
2 not ones in a row. 2.
Gonna kill you.
What did you roll?
New set of dice for him. Grab a new set of dice for him.
What did you get? A 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he must have more dice.
And there's more dice up here.
No, Gareth always has dice.
No, he didn't bring them.
Forgot them in the car.
Anyway, for
I
your
brought all my dice today. Just
for your 1,
Why didn't you grab it before we started?
as her head
until we have
comes down to snatch this out of your
Only taken
hands,
30 seconds.
she, I don't know what you did. Like, you did something wrong. You had your hands too close together. You tried to throw it. I don't know what you did. Either way,
It's okay. His explanation was just.
you're
as
one.
bad.
You're one.
Goodbye, hands. And this is why I wish I was giving Broomhilda to Ren.
No.
Just gotta.
He got the short end of the stick
Sure did. Why'd you put me up with this one?
because I'm with Dax, and apparently Dax is way more aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Like, you have a survival chance. I don't.
So this is how we die.
Trying to ride a wyvern before we even get anywhere.
So this is how I kill you guys this time.
That's the problem. He's stating his properties of death and providing it towards other
Alright.
people.
It's okay, we can toss him off the ledge.
15 points of damage as her teeth sink into your arm while she grabs the thing. She goes to like take the piece of meat away, and part of your flesh goes with it.
Make him lose another arm. No, I'm just joking.
We can get a new robotic arm.
She is like totally eating this piece of side of pork, and
With a little bit of
there's blood everywhere all of a sudden. And I'm gonna roll a perception check for Dax, and he doesn't see the blood right away. I'll roll one for Carol because she's watching too. She doesn't see anything.
Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
Goodness, I'm looking at this wyvern like, so pretty.
Yeah, right. Do you see the blood? Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
8 plus 7.
Yeah, you actually do.
So 8 plus 8.
Yeah, you see there's like, you see Nariel's bleeding. Like, profusely.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry? Sorry for what?
What'd you do?
Nothing.
You're supposed to say, it's just a flesh wound.
Jeez, but I'm gonna use cure wounds.
What's going on? What happened?
It seems my friend here had his hands too close together or something, and
I did
Broomhild-
exactly what you told me to
and,
do.
and Broomhilda bit his arm off. Her teeth grazed his arm.
You're a terrible teacher.
I would be inclined to agree. You didn't get hurt when I taught you. You better wait outside.
No, I can do better.
No.
It's okay.
You can ride, but you can't teach.
I'll show them how. You wait here with Carol.
I can't.
You all right?
Cure wounds.
As he walks up, he sees you casting Cure Wounds. Oh, you're a healer, are ya?
I am.
Well,
What's with the dwarf voice?
Hildy's got a sniff of your blood now. You're no good for riding wyverns now. She's got the scent of your blood. She's probably gonna eat you. Come on over here with me. He says, is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Okay, here, take this and wipe yourself off.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So are we throwing him off the tower tonight?
Why were you feeding her again?
Because that's the first thing you taught me to do.
Oh, fair enough. He's like, here, come with me. He says, now here,
Can we feed her some wood elf?
come on over here. We're gonna let Dax sniff you. All right. And Dax, he takes Dax by the reins and kind of leads him over to you. You get to roll a animal handling check with advantage. That went perfect. I love that one.
I wish I was with Ren.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a 10.
Dax sniffs you up and down, and he's like, okay, I got your scent. I know who you are. He says, okay, now there are keys to doing this right. Your friend wasn't wrong about teaching you how to feed the animal, but you have to be really careful to keep your hands far enough apart and not throw the meat at the animal, to let the animal come to you and let you get to know you.
Oh, he said throw the meat.
He did what?
No, I didn't.
Roll me a deception check.
Well, with his description of a nat 1, I'm assuming that's what happened.
Yeah.
Roll me a deception check.
That's cocked.
Yeah. Deception or persuasion, whatever one's better for you.
That's 11.
You did? Huh. That's stupid.
Well, based on how he described it, that's what I heard.
Well, you don't do it like that. He's an idiot. Anyway,
Totally.
well, he learned how to do it, so he'll probably be able to ride. But okay, we'll try you on this. All right, here. I need you to take his take his harness off, take his bit out of his mouth. Now I'll hold him, but roll. You get to roll with advantage.
That's a 22.
Yeah, no problem. He totally lets you to do that. He says, okay, now put it back on. And you know what? You put it back on with no problem. He says, now we're gonna do the saddle. Do the saddle, same thing.
Advantage?
Yep. Because he's helping you.
22.
No problem. Very good. Now, there's some command words. All right? Now, when you want him to come with you, tell him to come with you. When you want him just to stop and stay in his place, you tell him to heel, you can tell him to stay, sit. He'll do that. Now, here's what you do. You lead him out into the courtyard and hold him there. All right?
All right.
Roll an animal handling check by yourself.
17.
No problem. You say, come, describe how you do it.
Come.
Come on.
Then when we get out,
What's his name?
you-
He's like, what's his
come-
name?
Come, Dax.
Okay.
When we get out there and I go, heal.
And Dax just stops, dead in his tracks. He's standing. All right, you come with me.
Call with him.
Same things.
With
He does-
advantage?
He's gonna tell you all the same things. You need to just roll 2 dice to remove and replace the harness, bit, bridle, that kind of thing, and
So how many times do I have to roll? 3 times.
once for the thing, once for the saddle, and once to.
Come.
But first, we're gonna let the animal smell you,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and he's holding it, so same thing. So we're gonna smell you first. Go on.
Well,
Come here. You gotta get close to her.
You want me to, oh, I'm rolling now.
She's done. Oh, you gotta roll twice. You can roll both with advantage.
Animal
She's,
handling?
yeah, no,
Six-
she sniffs
16.
you out and she's like, you're okay. You're okay. Okay, now we're gonna take her bit bridle out of her mouth. We're gonna take that out. Okay. Just like this, and he shows you, and he's holding her.
19. Plus-
No problem. You're on and off, and she's good about it. She's really good about it. Okay, now we're gonna show you how to do the saddle, and he teaches you how to do the saddle. No problem.
22? Where's
No problem. He says, okay. And he tells you the same thing about the command words. So you know the command words, right? You've heard them enough times already?
stop, heal,
You can tell her to come with you.
come with the...
You see, call her by name. You can call her Hildy, or you can call her Hilda, or you can call her Broomhilda. Just don't call her late for dinner.
I thought he was.
Apparently, she's taking a chunk out of your friend's arm.
I thought he was doing drag.
She's got a pretty good dinner.
He was, until somebody decided to let the dragon eat me.
So anyway,
So I was pretending.
lead her outside. No problem. 15?
Yeah.
No problem. You lead her right outside. Okay. You guys have done this. Now, which one of you wants to go first?
I will.
Okay. Ren, it's Ren, right?
Yes.
You wait here. I'll be back for you.
When things go wrong.
All right. You don't get to roll with advantage now. You need to roll 15 or better.
Does a 20 not net?
Yeah, that works. You tell her to go and fly, whatever, and you guys are off. You guys fly around for a few minutes, come back, land. Ren, your turn.
Okay,
We
cool.
didn't go together?
Yeah, you went with George. George, do the same thing.
19.
You do the same thing, and you learn all the commands, and you're back, and you guys can ride wyverns.
Neat.
And these wyverns know your scent and will not attack you any longer.
Yay.
All right?
Hooray!
At which point, Quill comes wandering up.
Oh, Hildy.
Why there?
I'm gonna say this took,
A while.
Quill's been there a while, watching
Quill's watching us take our first
Dragon
So we
riders.
get to fly dragons.
Well, now remember, wyverns aren't dragons. They're wyverns.
Well, they're a type.
They're not even a type of dragon.
Not the same.
They're a dragon type.
No, they're not.
They're really not.
They're not
Actually,
dragons, but
the
they're-
one that lives down below would kill these and eat them for dessert.
They're all in the same genus, but they're not the same thing.
You see, but they're close enough that Rank
Glaziel-
can use them as favorite enemy.
Actually, Glaziel would eat both of these if she had the chance.
Are these the only two on the boat?
Yes.
Boat. Boat.
Boat.
This is a castle.
It's a skyboat.
Really, it is a skyboat.
Oh yeah, sure it is. You betcha. You betcha.
It's a sky reach, actually.
It's actually a dragon reach.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it can reach things. You could probably, do some light bulbs or something. What do you need there, Pluto?
I'm like, this is out of game talk.
No. It's all in game.
Okay, then I say, well, actually, a wyvern is a type of dragon because a wyvern is a winged two.
So you're metagaming?
with a bird tail.
Okay, we're gonna throw you over the side.
Yay! Oh my gosh, can we do it with the wyverns?
I told you, I have a direct link to your dungeon master, and if you piss him off one more time,
Actually,
he's
you
gonna
told that
throw
to
you.
him.
He's gonna. Well, it doesn't
As a
matter.
group.
It's a
Group
party.
thing.
It's a party thing.
And
Yeah. In for a penny, in for all.
I'm gonna throw you over the side,
Yeah.
Gotta
so-
catch me.
or I'll feed you to one of the wyverns.
Okay. Catching you shouldn't be too hard.
How did? Hey, little one. How did your?
I got to fly the boat.
I feel.
You did.
I feel significantly insignificant.
I got to
should.
make fog. I got to
Oh, that was
You're the reason why we couldn't see.
I got to get rid of it. I know other stuff that the boat does. It's cool.
You should tell us about it later.
Can I go tell you about it now?
Yeah.
Sure, there's nothing left to do for the day, guys.
Cool.
All right.
You're free to go.
We'll
Let's
just
split
go.
up and search for clues, gang.
Just split up and search for clues for what?
It's a reference to an old story.
Yeah.
It was of
You're
this dog
not
called
gonna-
Scooby Doo.
I've never heard of
Jinkies, let's go do that.
Scooby-Doo.
Dang it! I don't have a catchphrase.
Zoinks!
Definitely the only line.
If you wanted to fix some armor up now for your friend, you could.
We can do that in the armory.
Sure.
Are you going to get
I'm gonna go.
a sword?
It's
or...
coffee time now, guys. Like I'm going for coffee. Yeah, we're on tape. It's Union. I'm going.
So
This
Well, I
gig
am-
is Union.
Yeah.
let's get to the armory and
it's Union. You. And which one of you rode Dax?
Hi.
You two. Go and saddle and put their stuff away and make sure they're put away in their things properly.
Sure thing, bub.
You guys go and do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll go head to
You're gonna go to
I
the,
need to talk.
yeah,
you're gonna go to the
armory. Let's head
coffee room?
Let's head to
No, we're not going to the coffee room.
let's head to the armory. Where do you
The armory's in the barracks.
We don't want to go to the barracks.
Okay, let's head somewhere.
Can we talk where nobody will hear us?
You could stay at the stables.
Yeah, let's
Because George and Carol are yapping as
there's
they walk
no
away.
there's no one at the stable.
Excellent.
You guys see ogres. Actually, you see ogres in the towers, and you see ogres patrolling along, like, on the towers, and you see some ogres walking around.
So, we don't have a lot of time because I'm going to give you just a quick version of the story. The giant has no love for the dragon, the cult of the dragon. So I told him that we were working here undercover, and I've made an alliance with him and the ogres to overthrow the cult of the dragon when I give a signal.
Do you realize how far this puts us ahead in our plans?
What we need to do, or what I was told was that Resmir leaves her room around, in a little bit of time, anywhere from, I don't know, around lunchtime. I don't know what time it is right now. to go visit Glaziel. That would be a perfect opportunity for you and me to go down to stealth down into the room and see if we can get a mask.
Do you have invisible? What if she has it on her?
Well, then we won't get the mask. We'll have to figure out another way. But we should check the room.
Okay.
We might find other stuff in there, who knows, but we could check
Do you have invisibility prepared?
always.
Okay, good. How long does that last, by the way?
An hour.
I had this map out for you guys last week.
Yeah.
Or last time. So, here's the deal. This is where you guys are having your conversation. Mm-hmm. Carol and George walked back this way towards the kitchen, right? Dining area. You know that Hildy and Wilfie, they're in this huge room here. Somebody else is in this room here. And you know that this is Resmir's quarters in here. You know that Resmir goes down these steps to visit Glaziel at least once per day.
I was about to say we could just use our portable hole to get in, but I just realized that's not this group that has that.
Have we seen Resmir already go down these stairs?
You'd have to.
You know what's coming? We'll go.
You know what? You guys can roll me. All roll me a delayed perception check because you've rolled lots of them. So
17
that's
plus 14.
25.
That's enough.
you guys know that you have not seen Resmir at all today.
That means 17 plus 14.
I managed to say 7 plus 4, 14.
I got 24.
Yeah, you guys know that you have not seen Resmir today. You actually see Hildy and Wilfie head up towards the tower that they are working on, and they're actually doing some stonemason work with their tools.
Okay.
And you see ogres, and you put the
We have to stay here
wyverns away.
until we see Resmir leave her room,
Right.
and then we can enter.
Wait,
Where would we have to be? Like, is this an outside? Like, where could we?
Well, you know, in that area, buried in the back corner, that's where the red wizards are.
Oh,
They could come traipsing out of their quarters at any time. You know, I will tell you what you know. You know everything basically about this place. You know that the red wizards are there. You know that room's a storage area.
oh, right across from her room.
Yeah. You know that this is an empty guest chamber. As well.
We
The only two rooms occupied in that area are the one Resmir is in and the one that
the wizards in.
there's only three. Are the wizards, the two giants, and Resmir. And you know that the giants are out working on the broken down tower.
Yeah. They'll work for the rest of the day.
Yeah, they're gone to work.
Wizards are studying and could exit at any point. Resmir, we just have to wait to exit, and she
I could
probably
use
won't be
my
back for
locate.
an hour.
Why don't we
also
go
use
into
my
the
locator.
storage room?
Wait for the store. Go into
Go
the
in the
store.
storage room. Wait for her to leave.
Can I go to the armory, blacksmith or whatever, and start?
That's in your barracks.
Okay, then can I go there and like start looking for a new rapier, looking for javelin, and get an armor that's not broken and fixed?
I have a spell that can locate an object.
Yep, you can go. You can go off.
I mean, I haven't seen
Alright.
You're off doing
our
that.
object up close,
So-
so I can only tell what
Oh, yeah.
direction it's in.
These guys are talking about the plan. You have no idea
Right.
what's going on. You guys see Pluto
We're
wander
standing
away.
outside the door, and I use
Well,
it,
like-
and it shows that it's on, that it's in the direction of through that door.
I was listening. It's just
You're gone.
oh.
These guys are talking about. You guys see Pluto wander away back towards the
That way,
barracks.
then we know whether or not we have to actually break into the room or not.
That is true. We could figure out whether Resmir has the mask on her or whether it's.
Do you need to? So you need to see it, or
No, if I've seen the object up close, I can determine where it is
But you
within a 30-foot radius.
You have not seen this, though.
Yeah.
So,
I have not seen it, so I can know what direction it's in. So if we think it's within a room, instead of going into the room and then blasting through, I can
what
just...
kind of spell slot is that? Or is
It's
that
a second level spell slot.
okay? Then should all of us go and hang out into that?
Lasts
Storage
for
room?
10 minutes.
Let's figure this out. Or I just have to draw this out.
You're drawing it out on here?
Yeah, I just got to process. So
Well, if I can just walk past the room, I just cast it and then walk past the room.
Yeah, but we know. But if it's in there and she's in there, then that doesn't tell us if it's on her or not.
So here is the storage room we want to stay in. If we were here,
Oh, I see his hand.
us. This is Resmir's room.
I mean, this is clearly not to scale.
No. If you're... there's a door here that leads this way and out.
Yeah.
If...
It's right here.
Yeah. So
I don't remember it being an actual door.
It looks like it's swinging doors. Looks like it's a double door.
Yeah, it's a door though.
Yeah. So, and then off here is wizards. Those are wizards. This is a guest bedroom. This is a storage room. What's the chances that
You can set a trap on the wizard's door so when it opens, a fireball goes off.
or I can set a trap to perhaps,
Spells don't work like that.
or I could set a trap to perhaps,
They do if they're glyphs and warding.
Right, but I can't do that.
so we have to figure out a way to neutralize the wizards, avoid Resmir, or neutralize Resmir, and steal the mask. We don't know where the mask is. So our best course of action currently is to figure out where the mask is. Our best spot would be in the storage room, and then using your direction spell. If it's this way, it's in Resmir's room. If it's
Not that way.
not
It's on
that way,
Resmir.
it's on Resmir, who's off talking
Right.
to a dragon.
But that only works once we know Resmir's not in the room anymore.
Exactly.
And we don't know that right now.
We don't.
Right. That's what I said earlier. We have to wait till Resmir leaves for him to cast a spell
Yeah.
to know which direction the mask is.
So
Or while Resmir's in there, we could burst in, get a surprise round, kill her, and then figure it out.
that would
We'll
be
call that Plan B.
that would be very loud. That would
Not if you do it quietly.
Why don't we do the first plan
Yes,
and wait
Nash?
till she leaves and then.
With your locate object spell, if you know the distance that,
I know the direction.
okay, if you know the direction, so if you use it and it's on her, wouldn't you be able to sense the object moving?
If that object's moving in a straight line away from me, no.
Okay.
Well, you said you could know for 10 minutes, but that doesn't really help us. Worst case, she leaves it on her. We can surprise attack her later.
Yeah. Worst case, we activate a big fight scene where we have a army of
Well, she's in the
ogres.
tunnels alone.
Yeah, but she's in the tunnels with the dragon.
Between the stairs and where the dragon is.
There is that.
Because we probably don't want to fight her up here anyway, with all the red wizards right there.
No,
That would be silly.
red wizards are currently our biggest threat. 4 of us can deal with Resmir any day of the week. It's 4 versus 1.
Okay. Let's do
The
it.
wizards might be a little bit more difficult because there's 2 of them and they have a lot of AoE spells, possibly.
What's a weak?
Also, they have boar. They have boar, so
I still sense good in him.
worst case scenario.
Gotta do the Star Wars reference whenever I can.
Worst case scenario, we get into a fight with Rezmir. Rezmir calls the Red Wizards. Red Wizards call Boar. We kill Boar, and everybody.
That sort of is worst case because we came here to rescue Boar as opposed to kill him.
But who's really opposed to rescuing Boar? Or
Well, it wouldn't be the first
who's
time we
opposed to
killed a
killing
friend.
Boar?
Well, I don't want to go out of my way to kill him.
No. But if he's in our way,
Then we knock him out and deal with it later.
But
If-
maybe Boar would actually help us.
if we kill the wizard, Boar could possibly be unenthralled.
What if we just crash?
Is it Rezmir that has it, or the enthrall over him?
Sacrifice our lives for the
No, it's not, is it?
realm?
I don't think we want to crash the castle when the castle is owned by the giant who's agreed to help us.
I'm just saying, that's plan C.
Okay.
Let's go to storage room.
Plan A. Storage room?
I'm going to the storage room. And I walk off.
Very good. You guys are in storage room?
Yeah.
We're in the storage room.
Pluto, you get all your
Oh, is he
sword.
with us or no?
No. You get all your swords and stuff. You can't find any armor that fits you at all.
So I'm able to find a new rapier and a
Yeah.
javelin.
Yeah, all your
Okay, so this is up to +7 again.
and
And javelin.
upon returning, are you returning to the group?
Sure.
Are we there? Or are we in storage room?
You're gone, and he doesn't know where you are. So you return to the stables. They're all locked up, and your friends are gone. You have no idea where they are. None.
Then I go back to the barracks for a 4-hour rest so I can get my hit points back because I took 10 damage.
You're gonna go back there for a
Yeah.
4-hour rest?
Yeah, because I have 15 health left.
All right. You head back to the barracks for a 4-hour rest. You three are waiting and waiting and waiting. Roll me a perception check. All three.
Is javelin or dex?
Who's watching out the door?
18.
18.
I will be. Or we'll take turns.
16.
Hours pass. Seems like days. Nothing.
Uh-oh.
You guys are about halfway through the afternoon.
Maybe we gotta cast that spell.
Cost it.
I cast it.
You can tell you're casting locate object.
Yeah.
You can tell that the object is probably in Rezmir's room. It's in that direction.